We're sitting in Washington Square Park with Gold. How you guys going?
Very good,
Great.
thank you.
Fantastic.
How's New York treating you?
Really well so far. I'm so happy to be here. It's my favorite city in the universe, so I was really excited to get to come hang out.
Yeah, the winter is starting to come upon us in Calgary. It's one of the coldest cities in the world, so it's nice to take a break whenever possible.
Yeah,
When it gets cold, yeah.
To have this weather in October is ridiculous, so it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Have you played any shows since you arrived in New York? Or I know you've got one this weekend.
Yeah.
No, not yet. We haven't played anything yet. We only have one show lined up at the moment. We're trying to maybe pick up a couple of other little ones, but we were originally supposed to play more, but my other band was scheduled to be on tour in the US, so I was supposed to just fly off of my tour, play one show, and then fly out. But that tour got canceled due to US visas not being applied for in time or whatever. So now we're just here hanging out and shopping and looking around.
This
so
is only
great.
half the band as well. Like, we
Yeah.
don't have our drummer and bass player also have other things on the go, so yeah, we weren't able to get here in time to play the whole festival, which is next time, right?
Will all four of you be playing together on the weekend?
Yes.
How would you best describe the way that your music translates on the stage?
It translates almost exactly the way that you hear it on the recordings. Like the recordings we did completely live off the floor, just played the parts. I think we only overdubbed a couple of little like flubs here and there, but for the most part, what you hear on the recording is exactly what we're playing live. So it's pretty similar.
You've got an EP to promote over here as well. Can you talk a little bit about that? I know it's almost a solemn release because of events earlier this year. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, our drummer at the time was Chris Reimer from well-known Canadian band Women, and he was also my boyfriend, and he was doing the recording for us of this EP. We had planned to sort of do a whole album over the course of like 6 months or something, but then he passed away on February 21st of this year, 2012, and at that point, I mean, we had the 4 songs completed, and we just said, you know what, we've got to do this as they are and get it out. So it's really important to us to get it out there. It's not gone out yet. We've sort of had label interest and we've been kind of waiting to see who's going to do what for us. But I think if we don't have anything settled in the next month or so, we're just going to do it ourselves and get it out as far as we can, because it's so important to me to just like get it out to everybody. Yeah.
Looking ahead, I mean, we were talking before, you're saying that you've got, you noticed a bit of a fan base in Australia. How have things been moving down under?
It's interesting now with your sort of, as a new band from Canada, it's harder to just have a new project, have people pick it up, and then just tour, because we have a huge space in the middle of the country that doesn't really allow you to have a successful, multi-show tour in a short period of time.
Same in Australia.
Yeah, very similar for sure. So it's really sort of online based for some places like us, being from Calgary, just to put things online, let them grow on their own. And so it's kind of exciting when you start to see, these statistics maps start to fill out in different areas of the world, and you're not there to actually see the people, during your show, but hopefully we'll be able to act on some of that interest. Australia has been one of them, Japan, the United States, of course, and Europe a little bit.
So that's got to be a priority for 2013 then. Get yourself down there.
Oh yeah. I think we should probably start with Australia. It's like that was the one that took off first on like the Facebook people liking it. Australia was like Australia. Going, who even knows us in Australia? And then Japan went crazy. So we'll start with Australia, and then we'll do Japan, and then we'll think about the States maybe.
No, I like the States.
No,
I like touring the States. It's so fun. We've both done U.S. tours with other bands, and it's amazing because the U.S. is an incredible country. It's like they're from state to state. It's just amazing. It's like a whole other world, and it's special. Every city has its own demographic and its own aesthetic in terms of the people that come, and it's really an incredible place to be involved in art as well. I mean, we're in New York. It's insane. You walk around, it's just like constant inspiration everywhere you go.